Hello, hello. Testy testies. 1, 2, 3. Comedy is the buffer, right? Comedy keeps it fun. Comedy keeps it light. Okay, comedy makes truth digestible. Okay, it is the trickster energy in its highest form. Okay. Yeah, there could be resonance with the Taurus reading that I just did. It has a shark on it, okay? The truth has teeth. That could be resonating with somebody right now. This reading will be a collective reading. It is not for an individual sign. When you're watching me, when you're viewing me, we are more than our sun sign, which is why I always put or, okay? I'm not telling anybody that they're doing anything right or wrong, right? I'm neutral. But you will see a wider perspective if you watch whatever sign that you're called to, okay? If you watch all 12, you're getting a full picture instead of a narrowed perception or concentrating on one energy, okay? For instance, you could be a sun sign Taurus, all right? But your Taurus is in the 4th house, so therefore you would have Cancerian or moon energy, okay? Somebody here could have a Taurus moon, but you see what I'm saying? You could have the moon could currently, right, be in Taurus, and you're a Cancer, all right, and you're going to resonate more with that Taurus energy, okay? Know your flavors. Know your flavors. All right, so I channeled this reading on the 25th. Should I say that I completed the circuit on the 25th, okay? So some bells ring because they're struck. Others ring because the air itself moved. High frequency phenomenon. Don't beg for comfort. Okay, definitely there's some truth in that Taurus reading if you choose to view it. They create a subtle friction that asks one quiet question. Are you actually here, or are you grazing? I'm going to say that again. High frequency phenomena don't beg for comfort. They create a subtle friction that asks one quiet question. Are you actually here, or are you grazing? Those who aren't meant to stay feel irritation, destruction, the urge to click, walk, move away. It's not punishment, it's efficiency. Are you sleeping, Brother John? Right? On this channel, if there is any shadow left or there's any wounding there, we do dig deep here, okay? And just like that bell being struck, that irritation tells you where to look, okay? It's only my job to deliver, okay? It is not my job to wonder how it is that you take it, right? That's not my job, okay? I trust the process and trust that the messages are getting to who they need to, and they will resonate with each of you in many different ways, okay? Yeah. Anyway, so those who aren't meant to stay feel irritation, destruction, the urge to click, walk, move away. It is not punishment, it's efficiency. Are you sleeping, Brother John? A lullaby wearing monk's robes. Consciousness that's not yet online. Dormant between cycles. Morning bells are ringing. The activation call. Okay, that is the main purpose of this is to help awaken, enlighten, all right, and help you move through the shadow, okay? So The morning isn't optional. The day has already begun. Ding, dang, dong. The triadic signal. The body, mind, soul. Past, present, future. Call, echo, return. It rings 3 times. A complete circuit. Brother John is an initiate. Someone who knows structure, but has slipped into ritual without presence. Asleep or pretending not to hear. Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. Not everyone hears it. Some are still sleeping. Some are waking up mid-dream. Some are already dressed, waiting for others to catch up. So, what I wanted to do with this reading, okay, it's the same bell, different chamber, okay? I am going to get an all signs on the second door, okay? And, yeah, right. I will go to members, the second door, and get sign-specific echoes, okay? Same bell, different chamber. But I will leave you with some messages from your guides if you feel called to, okay? Join over there. We would love to see you over there, okay? I will probably be back on the main channel later. I have quite a busy week ahead of me. Okay, but that's an important message, okay? Some of you guys are hitting an awakening. If you found this channel, okay, you've heard the call, you just don't know how to answer it, or you don't know which direction to go, okay? Follow the sound. Solitude, 9. Sagittarius and Virgo energy, okay? The Hermit card. You will, okay, you hear the sound better in solitude, okay? Some of you guys are breaking away from the herd, okay, the hive mind, the sheep. Some of you guys just now are learning about esoteric knowledge, okay, mythology, philosophy, all of it. It's the same, okay? Science, it's all the same meaning, right? Different bell, same echo, okay? Just like the Hermit card, right? Holding the lantern aloft, okay? Holding the light for others to follow in the dark path, okay? So some of you guys, you need to follow your own light at this time. The waiting game. Somebody here is definitely a Taurus, okay? You're waiting, okay? You're waiting to hear the sound better, okay? Maybe instead of hearing it, maybe you should feel it, all right? The echo, the hum, let it ring through your bones. Somebody here is a Capricorn, okay? The way that we experience reality, the different flavors, okay? We all have our own unique skill set. Maybe one sees, maybe one hears better, maybe the other one is a feeling, okay? But either way, it is a nudge, it is a pull, okay? And I'm seeing this book here as learning more about yourself, okay? The more you learn about the self, okay, the more that the illusion falls away. Other people's projections, okay? Once you know thyself, none of these things stick to you, and you're able to move in and out of the lower densities of the psyche, of the mind, all right, without any of this stuff adhering to you, so that you can bring it back. You can move in between, but it doesn't alter your coherence, okay? It doesn't fracture. It doesn't distort your frequency, so that you're able to carry this knowledge to and fro, to and fro. They're giving me like a villager woman with the water, okay? And she carries it back to the river, okay? The vase to the river, collects the water, and brings it back, okay? To give life to the other members of her village. Some of you guys are waiting to do something. Some of you guys are forced to sit down and wait, okay? Because you're not done cooking yet. And that's okay too. Enjoy the process. don't forget to laugh, all right? The comedy is what makes it not so heavy, okay? Do the things right now that bring you true joy and happiness, okay? And worry less about watering the others and more so about watering your soul, okay? Let's see. I was called to use this deck, although the same way that others see archangels, I see them as bandwidths, okay? The arcs. The Ark of the Covenant was the covenant that you made with yourself, okay, to carry a certain frequency. And these are just expressions, higher expressions of those arcs, of those original sparks. Which is put in my oracle deck. All right, you guys, I'm excited. The packaging is coming tomorrow, and the decks should be delivered on the 8th. And the projected release date for them will be 1/11, no other than, right? So if you are interested in purchasing an oracle deck from me, email me at divinationbydawn8@gmail.com. That will be the only way to order one, okay? Seraphim Seraphisa, relax and open up to Source. Keep your heart open. Okay, Source is the centripetal force, okay? The force that everything else orbits around, okay? The center. It is the center of no name, okay, of no ego. In the perception, it sees through many different vessels. It expresses through all of us, right? We all have Source powering up our vessel. But when we over-identify with the ego self or a name or a label, okay, it really, really does a number, okay, and it keeps this energy stuck and unable to freely move. So while you're playing this waiting game, while you are going through solitude, a lot of you guys are stripping away the projections, the layers that can no longer go with you, okay, so that you can step into creator mode, all right? The only way to be in creator mode is by the self in silence, okay? And then you step down to experience the creation. So this time alone right now is really, really needed. Okay, some of you guys are hitting another stage of life, okay, and you don't know what it is that you want to do. You don't know where it is you're going. All you know is that you can't go back to where you've been. And silence and solitude are the only things that the doctor ordered at this time, okay? There is no right or wrong, only what's right for you. Some of you guys are battling the system of polarity, which is why it was so important for me to put the arcs in my deck. Okay, we are neither nor. Don't get lost in the polarity trap of condemning, okay, demonizing your shadow and expelling it, right? That's what basically an exorcism does. It only fractures something that's already broken and fractured, okay, and it's keeping you from integration. No part of you is incapable of being loved back into a higher form, okay? No part of you should be shunned. And if somebody does that to you, okay, that really shows you who's not in line with you, okay? I'm going to read it again. High frequency phenomena don't beg for comfort. They create a subtle friction that asks one quiet question. Are you actually here, or are you grazing? Right? Those that are feeding off of you want you, of course, to stay where you are. You're beneficial there, okay? You're a sheep. Those who aren't meant to stay feel irritation, destruction, the urge to click, walk, move away. It's not punishment, it's efficiency. Are you sleeping, Brother John? And with that being said, if you feel guided, join members. We're going to go over there and do an all signs. Peace, love, and light.